All right, atlasing. It's a very simple action. Doesn't take too long. And the primary function is to get materials down and have textures not be overwhelmingly large. So first, you have your model. This model, as you can see, has multiple materials, being from head, helmets, mask, everything has something to correlate with. So, say you do not have material combiner, you can come down to optimization, and if you do not have the plugin, it will opt you to download it. Go ahead and download the original script, and it will import as material combiner. Once you have done that, it will look something like this. However, this will not be here. It will look empty. You want to come down and click Update Material List. Do it a couple times, just for safe measure. It will pull up this list, and it'll show you. Now, when you do Atlas, you do not want to Atlas everything into one texture, because that will make 8K, 16K, really high quality textures that Unity can't display, and as well as it will be very unoptimized since textures are logarithmic. The bigger they are, the more unoptimized. Also, if the original texture for the eyes, say for example, is 1K, 1024 by 1024, as it being a tiny little object that you will very rarely see, I'd recommend setting it to 256 and then re-atlasing. But I have already done that for all of these textures. Once all of them are set up and ready to go, update one more time, and then now, okay, so I will atlas a couple of the body parts, a couple of the lower parts, and a couple of the head. So you deselect all. I would like to atlas the eyes, the headset, the helmet, the mask, and the head. Now we'll only atlas what you have selected on this side. You will then come down to the properties, atlas size. You want to set this to automatic. This will preserve all texture quality, but it will compact it to as small as it physically can to save size. Turn off crop outside image by UV, and set size of materials without image. Set this to click 0 and enter. It'll default to 8. Size of gaps between image, please keep that at 0. Then you can click Save Atlas. It will prompt you with a window. You will then take the window, set it to something like desktop, and click Create Atlas. As you can see, it has created an atlas just for me in a nice organized manner. That is now done. Now, that whole section is atlased. Now, for creating the normal atlas, you would think just put them back in and make another normal. That's incorrect. Easier, fastest, and more efficient way is going to some sort of image manipulation. So, for example, GIMP. So you have your texture, correct? And then if I go ahead and pull up my other textures, say for example, let us do headset normal. Okay, it has an alpha map, so you would actually want to take this into another new version and remove the alpha, then import it back. But as you can see, if you look closely, it kind of resembles this map right here. So what you want to do is you want to line this map up with this one, right down to the pixel. And you will do that for every single texture map that you have. That will then create the normal. You repeat this for every texture mapping you have. Example, occlusion, roughness, metallic. You will do that for every map. And that is how you create efficient atlases.